What up, disc golfers? Today on Gnar Par News, we're going to go over the results of the Webster face-off. I really don't want to talk about it. I played like crap. Such is life. As usual, I got a page full of notes. We're going to go through. We're going to talk about what happened, look at some storylines, look at some stats. So we'll try to make this quick, but these videos end up being kind of long. Like this video if you like this sort of content, and we're going to dive right in to the results of the Webster face-off. This is at Webster Park. It is a temporary course they set up only for this event. I did not get to film any drone footage because during the lunch break I was too busy lamenting my first round, and then after it ended I was busy moping and sobbing for couple hours, but I digress. This event was a C tier, and it was for Greater Rochester Disc Golf members only, but that didn't stop it from being a full field of players. The weather held out. It was nice out. Second round was beautiful. Let's get into the results. I do want to shout out TD, Dave Cobb, good job. Thank you to all the volunteers who came early to set up the baskets and everyone else who helped take down the baskets after the event. Thumbs up for you guys. First and foremost, before anything, I want to say shout out to these individuals. Dan, what is it? Sorry. Danco. Aced hole 3 is a blind shot. Can't even see the basket. Congratulations, Dan. I do also want to shout out Connor McCagg, who birdied hole 1, the only person to birdie hole 1 in the day. And shout out to Chris O'Connell, who plays in rec, but was the only person to eagle hole 6. So you three guys, congratulations to you. Let's get into the results. We're going to start with MPO, and we're going to work our way down. In MPO, we had a field of 8 players. Lowest rated player, 920. The highest rated player, 993. That player being Dylan Rees, who did take down the win. He shot 17 under total for the whole event. He shot 9 under round 1. He shot 8 under round 2. That would be 1,000 rated and 987 rated. So he averaged 994, which is 1 point above his rating. And that yielded him $115. In second, we have Colin McCagg, who shot 16 under. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. He shot 991 and 987. So he averaged 989, which was 44 points above his rating. So congratulations. Good job. That got him $73. We're going to look at some of the MPO stats real quick. A lot of reoccurring stats. Surprising, not surprising that the holes that were hard, the holes that were easy. So as far as the stats go, we had hole 6 and 10 were the easiest holes for MPO. They averaged a whole stroke under par. Hole 2 was the hardest. It averaged 0.6 over par, and there was no birdies on one hole. That hole was hole 7, which is a big forehand or a turnover. It is a difficult shot, kind of blind, very hard hole. I believe there was only maybe 2 or 3 birdies for the day on that hole. Connor got the birdie on one. Shout out to Jake DeGuire, who was one of the 3 people who birdied hole 2, which is an island hole. Crazy small island. That's awesome. I'd love to hear how any of you 3 guys birdied it. And then also shout out to Matt Miller and Andy Holtz, who got eagles on hole 10. Good job, guys. Let's move along. We're going to move here into Pro 40 Plus. We're drinking single cut, 18 watt tonight, one of my favorites. In this category, we only had 4 players ranging from 945 to 921. I'm not going to go into too many stats because the field was too small, but we did have Mike Herzog, taking it down, shooting 10 under. He averaged 960, which is just slightly above his rating. That got him $88. And he shot well. Between his 2 rounds, Mike Herzog birdied hole 1 and hole 7, where he was one of 3 people for hole 1 and one of 2 people for hole 7. So he was shooting hot. He got those hard to get holes. Good for you, Mike. Congratulations. We're going to move along from there. We're going to go to advanced. Big field in advanced. This field I played in and played like shit in. So in advanced, we have 19 players, pretty big field, ranging from Douglas Urbino at the top at 955 rated, and the lowest rated player in the field was 833, although I think there was a few that didn't have ratings. And one of those players who didn't have a rating previously, I don't know who this guy is, but it seemed like people knew who he was. Maybe he was a returning person or something, I don't know. Danco. Now, if you remember, I said in the beginning of the video, he aced hole 3. This came down to a tie here, if you're looking. So, Dan takes it down in a playoff against Rob Murdoch. Now, this is a pretty exciting one here because Danco got an ace. So had he not got that ace, he wouldn't have made it to the playoff. And Rob Murdoch, although Rob Murdoch came in second place, look at his round 2. He shot, you see this right here? 10.06. The hottest round of the entire tournament came from him. He is 939 rated, so he shot well above his rating. He averaged 969 for the event. He charged ahead. Look at this round here. He shot 10 under, bogey free, but it wasn't enough to catch Dan. That's exciting disc golf right there. Let's look at some stats in advanced. We could scroll down the leaderboard here just to see some more names. Here's me way down in 12th place shooting over par because I'm a loser. Yeah. And you'll see, I think this guy here, Brandon, I think he won at the Rock City Open, and now he's down at the bottom there. That's how it is, man. Disc golf's tough. Fuchs had a rough round there, +7. It's disc golf, man. It's mean. I played with Kyle Walker. He took this 8 here on hole 18. Still managed to shoot even with, look at these 5 birdies in a row. And then a double bogey, but that is 6 out of 7 there. Whew. Disc golf, man. There's some good stretches here. Look at Kyle Lieberman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 8 right there. Great. Look at Max Van Loo here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He was 7 down through 10 holes right there. That's incredible. So there was plenty of good golf out there, none of which came from me. Not even going to talk about my round because it was just sad. Let's talk about some advanced category stats. Let's go. Hole 6 and hole 10 played as the easiest. Hole 18 and hole 1 played at the hardest. I would know that because I took a 7 and a 5. The only hole in advanced I didn't get a birdie was hole 1, which is very difficult. As I said earlier, Dan got the ace. We had James Maloney and Kyle Walker got the birdie on hole 2, that rare birdie. Good for them. Eagles on hole 7, Max Van Loo, Nick Ingles, and Anthony Costello. So congratulations to you guys. And that's it for the advanced category. We're going to move along to advanced women. We had 2 women here, Elise and Jennifer, and Elise took it down. Came down to the wire there, though. Let's see, after round 1, Elise had a 5-stroke lead. And then round 2, she played not as well. Jennifer Cobb battled, but it just wasn't quite enough. I wish I knew what hole. I wish just indicated what hole they started and ended on so we could see how it came down to the wire. That must have been an exciting finish. But, you know, it's what it is. Let's move along to AM 40 Plus. I did do full stats on this because it was a pretty big field. We have 14 players in AM 40 Plus, rated between 890 and 857. And we have Thomas Bunch taking it down, shooting a total of 4 under. He shot 930, 60 points above his average of his rating. He's 870. Dude, 870 golfer, shooting 930 average, that's great. He shot 952nd the second round. That must have felt good, Tom. Congratulations. If we go back here, a little storyline action, we go back to round 1. Drew Hodelin, I'm not good with names. He was in the driver's seat here, 6 under. President Dave Cobb, 4 under. He's right there in it. What a good round. Only 18 got him there. I bet you just bit him. That hole is so rough. Probably went OB. So then he's thinking, I'm in the driver's seat. You go round 2, and where did Drew go? Shot +3. He went from -6 to +3. Brutal disc golf. So harsh, so cruel. Dave Cobb didn't shoot quite as well, but he stayed up there in the top 3. And Thomas Bunch, where'd he come from? Down in 7th +1, shooting pretty hot, 5 under to take the lead in AM 40 Plus. Let's look at some stats. Hole 10 played as the easiest. Hole 18 and 1 played as the hardest at 1 over par. Hole was brutal. There was no birdies on hole 1, hole 2, and hole 11. We move along to intermediate. Another big field out there. We have 15 players in intermediate, ranging from 800 rated up to 914, who was Chris Amarang, the highest rated player in the field, and he gave it a run. He did. He tried, but he could not beat Craig Pruner. 10 under. That is a great score. Craig was in the driver's seat after round 1, shooting 4 under. And our second place guy, Chris, was down here in 6th at 1 under. He battled, but he was never going to catch Craig because Craig was throwing hot. Look at that. Bogey-free second round, 6 under par. Congratulations, Craig. He shot 960 average for the event, 51 points above his rating. Ooh, his hand must have been hot. Congratulations, Craig. Let's look at some... let's go down the leaderboard here. See if anything jumps out at us. No, just a bunch of disc golf. Not too many big numbers. That's good to see. This course is fairly forgiving. Let's look at the stats in intermediate. Hole 10 played at the easiest as half a stroke under par. Hole 18 and hole 1 played at the hardest at 0.9 over par. And we had no birdies on hole 1, hole 2, hole 7, and hole 11. Let's move along here to intermediate women. We had one woman in the field, Vicky Oliver, and she won. So, congratulations to her. Not much competition, but you get a career win. Congratulations. And last but not least, the rec category, another fairly big field, but not that big. We had 9 players in rec, ranging from 793 up to 874 rated. The highest rated player in the field was Mike Slaunwhite. Again, bad with names. He may have been the highest rated, but he did not win. We had another playoff in this. So let's look at round 1. Chris O'Connell is in the lead. He got that eagle, the only eagle on 6. I want to know, Chris, how did it happen? Kyle, any of you guys, anyone that was on this card, how did Chris get the eagle on 6? Was it a throw-in? Was it a crazy shot? That hole, it's a good hole. I gotta know. Someone let me know what happened in the comments. Paul Kane here. Up there in the leaderboard. Top 3 after the round 1. That's pretty awesome. That must have been exciting for you, Paul. Let's move along to round 2. And what we see here is Chris O'Connell and Kyle Grimm going to a playoff. Exciting. I was sitting in my truck and I was, I wasn't sobbing. I wasn't quite moping. What's the word I'm thinking of when you're just like sulking? That's it. I was sitting in my truck sulking after my 888 rated second round, and I watched the playoff holes, and I got to see Kyle Grimm take down Chris O'Connell in the playoff on hole 1. That is exciting. I should have pulled it up on Facebook to show in here, but Kyle did post a Facebook status. It was his first career win. He was excited about it. I'm excited for him. He's a great guy. I still have his backpack. I will get that back to you one day, Kyle. What an exciting finish. That's pretty good. 2 under par in Rec. Rec is really about not making those mistakes. He could clean up a couple of these birdies. That is such a great round. He averaged 920 golf, 55 points above his rating. Played significantly better than I played. Kyle, congratulations, my dude. That is freaking awesome. Let's look at some stats here in Rec. Easiest hole, looks like hole 8 played the easiest, followed by hole 6. As far as hardest holes, hole 1 played a full stroke over par. There you have it. So, looking at all the fields collectively, you could easily say the easiest hole is hole 6. 6 or 10. I'm going to say 6 played the easiest for all fields, and it's between hole 1 and hole 18 that played the hardest for everyone. So 18 was brutal. I took a 7 on it. I went for it. I didn't get it. Is what it is. It's a great hole 18. And that's all I had down for my notes for this event. If you're watching this video and you're in this event, you were in this event, drop me a comment. Tell me about your round. Was it your first time on the course? Did you enjoy it? That's a great track. I love Webster Park. I think it's awesome. Yeah, that's great. And then last thing, I'm going to go here. Chai Life Flex start is this coming weekend. There are no positions left. We have a full field. It's going to be exciting. And that's it for the video today, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm Gnar Wrench. This is Gnar Par News. We're talking about Rochester disc golf. Leagues have started. The Thursday singles sanction league has started. League on the Lake has started. I figured those weren't worth really doing updates on, but they're out there. Get on the Greater Rochester Disc Golf page for information on those. And thank you for watching. Cheers. You know what we say here. Don't hit first available next time you're out on the course. And let me know how you did at the tournament. Cheers.